Hello, my name's James. This is Autumn, and we're coming to you today to talk to you about the Palace of Gold in West Virginia.
Yeah, it's actually called New Vrindavan. It's just in the Appalachian Mountains, set on maybe 500 or so acres of land, beautifully manicured, and it is quite the surprise.
It was called the American Taj Mahal when it was finished. It made national news in the 80s, and it's Hare Krishna temple slash retreat.
Yes, and have you ever wanted to go to India or Rome? Wanted to be surrounded by spirituality and couldn't find the time or the money for that sort of endeavor? Go to West Virginia. There's a beautiful palace located right there. It's surrounded by gold leaf, onyx, marble, and many, many acres of beautifully manicured lands with mystical creatures, otherwise known as peacocks, cawing in the distance. It's lovely.
It's true. It was all handmade at the time. It took about 6 or 7 years for them to complete it. It was all done by the worshippers of the Hare Krishna movement who lived there at the time. Um, yeah.
Yeah, they were building this temple for Swami Prabhupada, and he unfortunately died before they completed the construction of his palace that they were making for him in order to so he could worship and relax.
Yes, because he moved here, of course, from India, and he was known as uh,
A Vedic
Swami.
scholar.
Right. He translated numerous books. He spoke like 10 languages, and he decided to move here to spread the word of the Krishna movement here in the States.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this building was under the construction by a gentleman by the name of Keith Ham, who became a Swami himself. And he was a bit of a criminal. He was accused of child abuse, contract killing, and eventually he was tried in North Carolina for racketeering and fraud. Lovely guy. He was kicked out of the faith.
Now, on top of that, because he was leading this temple at the time, because we went to this place a few years ago, and the person giving us the tour said that they had removed the temple from the Krishna faith period after these allegations surfaced, and then later his conviction. So only recently have they been allowed back into the Krishna faith.
Yeah, and it's a good thing they were because it is a beautiful temple. The worshippers and followers and the tour guides were all extremely friendly, knowledgeable, and willing to take you around this beautiful temple where you had to remove your shoes out of respect for the faith and put on little booties. It was fun, actually.
Yeah, yeah, it's a beautiful place. The pictures you're going to see, the time of the year we went was winter time. It's much more beautiful with the changes of the season. If you went during every season, it'd probably be a very different tour and worth a stop a few different times of the year.
Yeah, it is. It's actually a really great tour, super interesting and knowledgeable via the tour guides. They do have tours on weekends during the winter and every day, spring, fall, and summer. So I highly recommend it. They also do numerous retreats, yoga retreats, and festivals. Which I really want to go to the Festival of Colors one year because that
That's
looks like a good time.
That's true because basically the gardens, you're going to see some of that in the photos, but of course this was the wintertime, so the gardens themselves aren't fully blooming, and so you're missing some of that. When you go on the tour through the temple itself, it's you can't take any photos inside the area. They ask you not to, and they take you around the whole temple, and you get to see numerous stained glass windows. I mean, the inside is just as beautiful as the outside you're seeing. It's all handmade. They did numerous different types of marble. There's numerous murals. It's just like one stunning view after the other. They used a lot of gold. They used a lot of different materials, and they built it all by hand.
Yeah, and it's peacock-ageddon. It's peacocks everywhere. It's so cool. I mean, they're just beautiful creatures. So I'm surprised they're able to keep them year-round, honestly.
It's true. And basically, there's two parts to this tour. So when you get there, you'll park off to the side, and then you'll see the area that you're going to go down this pathway, and you're going to see the temple from the parking lot. So after you take the tour, then you can go down to a lower area, and there are buildings where current members live. Now on top of that, there's a lake area. There's this giant statues of these Hindu gods that they made. There's an
elephant.
Giant statue of an elephant. Again, peacocks, actual live peacocks are roaming around the area here. There's this boathouse with a swan boat in it that they use for certain ceremonies.
Yeah.
The place is over the top. The whole area is over the top.
Super neat. They even have a restaurant. Just a warning for those super meat eaters. They're vegetarians, like mega vegetarians. It's very important to them. They worship cows, the whole nine. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. And I mean, you can eat some vegetables and enjoy the tour and check the area out.
Which is lovely.
Right. And
Recommend.
It's very close to Moundsville. Not very far from Pennsylvania. Again, that's where we're from. So we decided to go there because why not?
Yeah, well, why not? Of course. Anyway, that's it for us.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.